Sister me, sister me. Come to me, let me talk to you. Say, no purpose in life, sister me, or brother me. But please, it's not to come and be in a relationship and have boyfriend and marry. That's not a purpose in life. That's not a goal. That's not a career. Hi everyone, hope you're good, hope you're fine, and hope you're well. Debbie Dua here again to talk to you guys about crazy dating mistakes I made before I turned 30 years old. Let me just say in my early 20s. And I'd like to encourage you guys and let you understand this first. These things are based on my own opinion. If you have a contrary opinion, or if you don't see things the way I see them, it's okay. All right? The world is a free place for you to believe you believe. Believe what you want to believe, okay? But these things I'm saying is just based on my own convictions and my own personal experiences and what I've learned in the course of growth. Is that okay for you? All right, guys. Number one, trying to think I was somebody's mama. You want to be the lover, you want to be the wife, you want to feel like the girlfriend. Oh yeah, child. I don't cleanse, I don't wash clothes. Darling, I haven't washed boxers. I washed boxers, so I washed boxers. Like I remember one time I was actually even asking a friend of mine, I said, if you're in a relationship, would you wash your man's boxers? She was like, hell no. Hey, what? You must not and cannot do everything for a man. I had an ex tell me one time that I reminded him of his grandmother. Not even his mother, his grandmother, because she was the only one that would do everything for him. But doing everything for a man doesn't mean that he'll marry you. It doesn't mean that he takes you seriously. It's just that he enjoys your services. You are giving it to him for free. Oh yes, oh yes. He doesn't have to pay for cleaning. He doesn't have to pay for washing. He doesn't have to pay for cooking. He doesn't have to pay for nothing. He doesn't have to do it himself. Okay, so keep enjoying being the maid. I'm sorry, I'm just telling you. Now listen, if you were married and you tried a few of these things, I can understand, because by marriage he has earned the rights. Not that, okay, he controls you, or all this popular opinion today when it comes to gender roles and equality and whatever. No, I'm just saying people that have this traditionalistic approach to marriage. You say, okay, you can assist with certain things. You get me, or you don't mind handling domestic chores. Not when you are in your early 20s, a young person, or you are a young lady just trying to discover life, or you are going up and down being somebody's housemaid. I once heard a particular dating story of a guy who invited a lady for a date to his house. And guess what, guys? Once she got there, the guy said, help me and clean. And she was like, what? Some of these dudes have guts. And some of y'all are the ones, some of the ones like me before. Are the ones that are giving them the guts to do crazy stuff like that. Let him earn the rights. Let him work himself up to being someone that will deserve some of it. But don't overly work yourself in a relationship or try. I was trying so hard to be the wife, to prove myself a wife material. Then go marry you, sis. Then go do that. If they marry you sometimes out of pity, that they have used you finish, or maybe their parents forced them. Do you get me? Or the few ones that have good hearts. When a guy comes to me right now, the first thing I always sound, I'm not a domestic woman. I'm not a domestic woman. I'm not a domestic woman. Because trust me, I need a maid myself. I can't be nobody maid. I'm telling you, sis. I'm telling you. Don't do that shit. Okay? The second point is chasing commitments too soon. Listen, I feel like this thing is for people that are over 30 years old or 40 or something. Not that they are desperate, but you are now ready and hopefully accomplished, and that's just the next thing. There's no need for long time dating or whatever. Listen to me, in your early 20s, you are young gay. You are young person. If I talk now, it will be like I'm encouraging immorality. But I'm going to tell you, it's time to discover yourself. It's time to date. Your husband must not be everybody that come and meet you and say, hello girl, give me a number, let's talk, let's get talking. You must not force every guy. I guess that's the reason why a lot of ladies end up heartbroken today. Do you understand? Because they will say, okay, all men are bad. Because you are chasing commitment with everybody. Everybody must not be the husband. Everybody must not be the boyfriend. Please. Spend time getting to know people first. Chase friendship first. and not necessarily chase the marriage topic. If it ends in marriage, fine. Doesn't end in marriage, fine. Don't chase commitment too much. If anything, the guy should be the one chasing commitment with you. Should be the one trying to marry you very fast, not the other way around. All right? And thirdly, guys, is having no sense of purpose. You know that girl that wake up in the morning, first thing boyfriend. Let me call him. He has not called me. Let me go and you go and spend too much time with the guys, or go and spend your entire day with the guys. Have sense, sister. Your young early 20s or teen days is to find your purpose in life. Is to find your own niche or something, you know. It's to study if you are in school, or develop a business, or try to be successful at something. Not chasing a man up and down. Not follow him. You have not called me, or his phone rings. Who are you talking to? You should tell me where you are going to. Trying to monitor and be so controlling. Don't do that stuff. He'll get worn out. He'll get tired of you and he'll want to leave you. You end up being overbearing. I'm telling you the truth. Please have a purpose and follow your purpose. Your purpose in life, sister me or brother me, but please, it's not to come and be in a relationship and have boyfriend and marry. That's not a purpose in life. That's not a goal. That's not a career. I'm sorry. This may spark a lot of emotions in people, but literally I don't care. I'm telling you my stuff. Your purpose in life is not come and be a mother and raise children. You know, you are sent into this earth for a lot more. Okay, don't strive to just go and be a housewife or something. You will probably discover yourself much later, when you could have spent your youth discovering and building and excelling. Do you understand? By the time you get to your 40s, you can even decide to relax or even retire early, you know, after making so many savings, or even have more time for your children. You guys, you're not spending on up and down, because in your 20s, all you were doing was chasing man and trying to be so much in a relationship, you know, or be the ideal wife or the ideal girlfriend. Know what you want. Know where you are going to. Take trips. Enjoy singleness. See stress. There's a glory in singleness. Maybe one of these days, if you guys remind me, I actually make a video, tell you guys my journey into being a single person for almost 8 years. I spent my early years trying to be in a relationship and having boyfriend. You get me? Thinking it was the main thing, because everywhere you go to, everybody has a man, so you want to have a man. And your purpose in life is not to come and help somebody find their own purpose. You end up miserable. Men have this nature of wanting more and chasing for more. So when you are that girl that remained at secondary school or remained at the early years of university without improving herself, without bidding on herself, without innovating herself, do you understand me? Anybody gonna want that? They want someone they can bounce ideas with. They want someone they can partner with. And sometimes some of these men don't even want you because they don't consider you smart or sensible enough. When you were smart, sister, you would have followed the purpose, you'd have followed your goals, would have followed your dreams. I'm not afraid to tell the truth. Another mistake I made in a relationship, guys, is this: allowing romance or anything romantic into a relationship way too early. Don't make it look as if it's a necessary prerequisite to a relationship. I know, even as an adult, we all fall into the pits. Please, don't do it. It's a bad sign. Because what then happens, I had a particular experience years ago. A guy came to my place and wanted to chase something with me. And when he couldn't, he went to my friend and tried to force himself into her. Another experience, the guy came to my house and tried to get all, you know, with me. And I was like, excuse me, I ain't doing that with you. Don't try that. You know what he did? He carried himself and he left. A lot of men don't know the value of women, and they will not even really appreciate your value if you allow romance or sex or any form of all this romantic frolicking or frog-licking to take place in that relationship. It doesn't have to be sex, but I know some people always justify the fact that they don't really have intercourse. But there are so many intercoursal experiences that you should still pipe down on. You know, so there's still an argument out there about this issue of kissing. I ain't going to contribute to that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be like perfect and stuff now, saying that Jesus won't helping me and stuff now, saying, but let me tell you something serious. Don't allow that control your relationship. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? I've seen guys that will bounce out on loads of girls because they couldn't have sex with them. That's disrespectful, that's insulting, that's condescending, and don't normalize it, don't allow it. Relationships are majorly established for companionship. The same way you can be with your regular friend or brother that you're not even dreaming of sleeping with, that's the same way it's supposed to even naturally occur. That when sex is not there, when the thing is no longer working, you know what I'm saying, there could still be something that will bring you guys together. Yes, not where it's either sex or nothing. Some guys don't see the need of spending time with you. They don't see the need of coming to you. They don't see the need of. I recently resumed dating again. Okay, so I dated someone briefly last year, and the guy was telling me, if I come and meet you, what are we going to be doing? I even met a particular man some years ago. Not when it comes to relationship, a regular person that was living with us who's about getting married. As many times I'll be like, we are about to get married. Where's your fiancé? I've never seen her. People are not spending time together. What is happening? I'm like, to do what? Must you do something? Or must you do that thing? Sex just comes to like probably strengthen things when it's done at the right time. At the right time, for me, it's marriage, but I'm not forcing my opinions on anybody. Okay? But don't put it from the jump starts. You know, somebody just ask you out today, and then tomorrow morning, people are now licking tongue and putting tongue into that mouth and practicing things. Don't do that. Keep intimacy and romance far away for as long as possible. Keep it months ahead, alright? And learn to know, love, and appreciate yourselves without it. Another reason I have for you guys is playing Bob the Builder for all these men, which is tied to my initial point, okay, of not having a purpose. You might help somebody to build their life. You have to build your own life. When you ever online, sis, so you guys like me, they will give you pocket money. Your honey to come and give you, and say, okay, I want to go and do this. You give it to him. He's sponsoring his life. He's helping himself. He's building up. What are you doing? Sitting back there and helping somebody else grow. And guess what? When he grows, he will grow out of you. You are the best for his current state. Will you be the best when he gets to that particular stage he's going to in life? Please, stop sponsoring their lives. Stop sponsoring their goals. Stop following them everywhere. That's what I said initially. Have your own purpose in life. Have your own thing going. Yes, somehow meet in the middle because the relationship has got to work. There has to be compromise, you know. But have your own life and sponsor your own self. Sponsor your own dreams. If anything, remain as a loving and kind girlfriend. Sometimes deliberately hold back. I know it's hard. Please be giving sensibly. Let the Lord lead you. I'm not saying it's not allowed the Lord to use you, but let the Lord lead you. So you don't end up miserable. Save your money and use it to sponsor your goals and dreams. Use their kidney. Another point is this: not allowing the men to be men. In this world of feminism and this desire to be really, really independent, you become so much of a man to yourself. By so doing, that energy is not bringing the right quality of men. The only kind of men you're going to have are the ones that will use you or take advantage of you. You know, some ladies always complain, all the guys I always get are trash. Sometimes it's because you put out that energy of I don't need a man. You do everything. Glad point, a man comes into your life and it's useless. So the only thing you're going to be doing is probably having sex with the man. Or allow a man be a man to you. Allow him help. Okay, men naturally like to be valuable. They want to be useful. You know, they want to help. When I was young, in my relationships, I made it look like you don't have to do anything for me. I'll do everything for myself and for you. Oh yes, darling. Okay, now I believe in rules. You do your home, I do my home. I'm going to make this work. I'm not about to be doing any extra for nobody. If I can, it's out of love and out of the way you have treated me, so it naturally comes out like in a reciprocal way. Mrs. Charity, listen to me. Listen to me. Receive sense. Receive it. I impart it into you right now. In the name of Jesus. Okay? Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me yet again for this beautiful video. I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and please subscribe to encourage my channel and like my videos. I want to see your comments. All the crazy things you did when you were young in your own relationships. Please let me know in the comment section, okay? Please.